Of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. Landry Shamet is out there with Towns. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Kolek in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Driving through him, MP.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
To the left wing. Here's Towns, and there's another one for the Knicks.
For a big guy like Towns to have that mid-range game in his bag, that's a big-time weapon for their offense.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns?
Watch out below. Come on now, throw it down.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Alan.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Outside, Towns. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here is MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside, Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kolek. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Giddey. Kolek, no good. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to Houston. Screen by Smith. Here's Hill. Whoa! I can't believe that!
I just saw.
Oh my
God! Unreal!
Now, this is what we want from MP night after night. And energetic performance on the offensive end.
Halt the run, and that one's good. Shamet.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments. Here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MP.
And you have to mention just how lights out he has been from beyond the arc. He's been throwing peas into an ocean and just making it look easy. I don't know if he can keep up this three-point pace much longer, but after the way he shot it, I wouldn't put anything past him. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Hill. MP. He's got 45 points.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
From deep, Brunson, no good. Dismiss, number 4 in 10 shots. And it's Hill with the jam.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
24 seconds left in the first half. Brunson against Hill.
Get through.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Hill. And here's Brunson outside.
A good score around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
MP getting it done for the Bulls. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your pocket bite. Arena Entertainment.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here at Chicago, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. But the playoffs fast approaching. They're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court advantage translates down the stretch. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Bulls.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Patrick Williams, Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Hill in at the one. Back to Brunson, lets it go from deep, and no good. Hill with some nice D. From downtown, hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch. Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
And a deep three from MP.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
On the court for the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's MP, then it's Williams, and it's Giddey in at the 2. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Indiana was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. The shot's good. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
36. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
MP way outside. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Lets it fly. And it's Chicago with a board.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
4-3. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Brunson again missing.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And stolen by Brunson. And so it's Chicago, destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. They're efficient. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero.
Changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And Clarkson subbed in for Alvarado. Then for Chicago, Richards comes in for Smith. And it's Hill in for Jones. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. To the left wing. Lets it fly. And it's Brunson missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Gets the three to fall.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
Clarkson passes to Towns. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Pass to Brunson. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Puts up a deep three.